Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. How you doing, LVZ?
What's good, sis? What's good? What's
All
happening?
right. Oh, I'm doing all right. How about you? Or how are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I had a moment yesterday. I was thinking about you yesterday because you know, I I take the time because I realize, hey, I don't actually have to celebrate nothing, but I do take the time to go visit my family because
Uh-huh.
it's their day off. So I go visit one of my brothers and his girlfriend has always been trying to challenge me to cook, and I've always said she's too light skinned to ever be able to outcook me. So she made some nice looking potato salad that tasted like pure mayonnaise, and it was so
What?
nasty. Man, sis had my mouth all ready for this potato salad. No hint of mustard, nowhere.
Wow.
Just horrendous. And then that's when I realized she doesn't have enough melanin to cook with me.
Mm-hmm.
I said she might put raisins in potato salad next.
You think you don't do in the black community is jack up the potato salad. Mm-mm.
Y'all, my fist
Mm-mm.
like to ball up by itself. I bit into it. I said, what is this? I had to go over to another friend's house. You know, he got dark skinned wife. So I go over their house and boy, that potato salad was hitting. I took half the bowl of potato salad.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
no lie, y'all. I just finished. I'm full off potato salad, y'all. So I'm ready to go.
Mm, hear you, you know? And the thing is, the only thing I want to do is just chill out. I don't have any plans for the holiday. I
Yeah,
don't celebrate the holidays anyway. I just want to chill out and relax.
yeah. See, I was sitting there. That's the thing. I done reached the age. I done realized now. I done reached the point in my life where, I remember my great grandma, and my great great grandma. They stopped celebrating anything, but
Mm,
everybody would just bring it to her house.
yeah.
So that used to be the area. So whether I wanted food, whether I cook or not, somebody gonna bring me some food.
Mm,
Well, yesterday everybody invited me, so I was like, "Well, don't be a butthead. Go see your family." And I got a plate everywhere I went. Yeah,
yeah. See, there you go. There
so
you go.
I'm good.
Well, we got a lot to talk about, and a lot of it is surrounding DC. Now, I invited True Royal, but I know she was having some company over.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, so she may not come at all, and that's fine. She got
Yeah.
family over. So, anyway, we got a lot to talk about. I know you heard about those two National Guard
National
members that got,
Guardsman.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And he came all the way from Washington State to do it. And he talk about some. He gonna bring some more National Guard to DC. Why? We didn't do it.
Cash Patel got to be the worst FBI director of all time. First of all, that little scrawny little white boy that pewed Charlie Kirk, he didn't even catch him. They had no idea who they were looking for. If it wasn't for his father turning him in, Cash Patel and them would never have found him.
And the way he's screwing up the case as of now, he may help him get off.
Yeah. And the thing is, with the National Guard, aren't there supposed to be cameras all around the White House and in that area? Because they were struggling, talking about they gotta find the person that did it. And I was like,
Yeah,
y'all
that's
don't
what got me too. We was
go
all saying that. We was like, they should already be caught.
right.
Everybody here was like, we can't get a daggone speeding ticket without you knowing where I live at. So how can they just shoot a whole National Guardsman? And
two of them.
we're not really sure who they were yet. They
Yeah,
weren't your complexion. We're sure of that.
because I'm like, Patel sucks. They need a better FBI director. I guess when you got cross eyes, you can't see who the
I'm about to
suspect
say the
is.
man cross-eyed, Lisa. What you want from the man?
I guess you can't find the suspect when you're cross-eyed.
Yeah, good man. That man don't know nothing. He don't know what nothing at. He don't know what nothing is.
Well, we gonna touch on some recent stories that came out, and we gonna get into it. And I know you're gonna have a good time with some of these. Now, do you know Melania was dating with? She was dating Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah,
Yeah, before she met Donald
let
Trump.
Donald Trump. Yeah, he said he introduced her.
He did, and he was invited to their wedding and everything. So, Melania was at all those parties. If you notice, her name has been coming up a lot when it comes down
Hmm.
to those parties because she was there a lot. It wasn't just Donald Trump there, she was there a lot. And there's a reason why Melania was there because
Hmm.
I'll show you why. Melania was there because she was working.
Yeah,
Let me just put it that way.
putting in
Melania
work.
was working. Melania was a working woman back then,
Let's
not
put
in a
it this.
conventional way, but y'all just read the headline. Unraveling claim Melania was an escort before meeting Trump at Ghislaine Maxwell party. Escort is just a another name for prostitute. You know that,
She was
right?
on that Trizac. Hold on, Lisa. Now, sis. She was on that Trizac 10 toes down, y'all. Getting that brizzy. Now we don't look. I'm not hating on you. I'm not hating on Melania that she was in that game. Who was shocked? Is anybody like shocked?
No,
No.
no.
Whoa, you don't say.
So you got a woman that used to turn tricks, plus a 34 convicted felon in the White House. Way to go, America! Way to go! This is how you
Oh,
brought trash into the White House.
Lisa, what you mean used to turn? Donald Trump is her biggest trick.
Right about that. Uh huh.
That
Oh
we
yeah.
we
Y'all
paying the
know how
big.
it is. Y'all know how it is. If it's a black woman, it's a prostitute. If it's a white woman, it's an escort or call girl.
No, that's still a hoe. But what I do know,
Yeah, it still is the same thing though.
that's still a hoe. No, either way, she got to have my money. What I'm saying is this here. Listen here, Melania. Did you know this though, Lisa? She had a nickname, Phillies. They called her
Really?
Phillies or Backwood or or White Eye because she been passed around like all the blunts.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's taking a hit at that party. Everybody
So
go.
before Donald Trump went into office, remember he was calling Ted Cruz wife ugly. You remember
Mm-mm.
that?
Yeah,
Well,
but
he showed a picture of Melania and she was clearly nude. And I said,
mm-mm.
he was like, oh, she was a model. And I was like, no, now we know what she really was. She was an
Mhm.
escort. We
Yeah,
know why she had her
right.
clothes off now.
She's like a fullback. Everybody hit that.
Hmm.
Everybody, everybody piled on for the
Yeah.
ride.
So Donald Trump married Jeffrey Epstein's sloppy seconds.
Well, look. If you listen to, I was about to say, I'm glad you said that. I knew that's what you was gonna say, because I was about to say, sis, if you listen to the when they was releasing those files, he said that he always gave Donald Trump his young girlfriends after they got too old for him.
Mhm.
Didn't he say he gave him another girlfriend?
Yeah.
He talked about how many times he done gave Donald girls.
Well, Donald Trump, he can be a bitch at times too, because you heard about him and Bubba, right?
Yeah, whoever Bubba is, I think it's Bubba Watson.
Bubba Watson.
Bubba Watson, the golfer, because you know he loved golf.
Yes, he does.
And they kept saying, no, it ain't Bill Clinton. I said, but it's somebody clearly named Bubba. I said, man, what about Bubba Watson? He
Mm.
is a golfer. He is, and you know Donald Trump loved golf.
Well, they said Donald Trump, according to Epstein's brother, Mark Epstein, Donald Trump was going buck wild on that thing.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'm not surprised. Donald Trump, it don't look like when it comes down to certain things, there's not too many things Donald Trump would refuse to do.
Hmm.
Mm.
I
Deep
ain't think
throat.
it was Bill Clinton when he said Bubba anyway. I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
mean, now we know it was his nickname, but I wasn't always sure that
yeah,
it was
I wasn't
um
sure it was him. I thought it
yeah.
was really somebody named Bubba. Then he
Uh-huh.
gave, and then I got to think about, and then then when
No,
Epstein brother came out said, no, I wasn't talking about Bill Clinton. I said, but he didn't say he ain't mean Bubba. He just said he ain't mean Bill Clinton.
right,
So I
right.
started thinking about people named Bubba.
And if you remember those Epstein emails, he gave copies of everything to Putin.
Hmm.
And so Putin got, that's why I was saying, I don't believe the DOJ is the only one with them files. I think several people got them files.
Oh well, we know Israel got him, and we know Russia got him for sure. We
Yeah,
know those two people got him for sure because Epstein was working for Israel,
yeah.
and we know he knew he definitely said that the Russians had everything. So
Well, before Donald Trump's run, they said they showed all of Melania's nude photos on Russian state
on
TV,
Russian TV, yep, they did.
clowning him out.
Hmm. Hmm. They was like, Dois, the blunt. Everyone hits. I say, yeah. They call her the blunt, y'all. She like a joint, passing it to everybody. Mm, 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 mm,
So,
mm.
way, because somebody was asking, is it possible that Barron is Epstein's son? I said, no. One thing about Barron, he's got that same goofy face that Donald Trump got.
Mhm.
That he got that same goofy face.
Cause one, Epstein was short
Yes.
and Byrne is tall, and two, Epstein brain work and Trump retarded. So it look, if we just going by those two factors, Barron is his son. He
Yeah.
tall and retarded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do y'all even know if Barron Trump can talk? Do we
Yes.
really even know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
They claim LVZ. They claim he got a girlfriend, but I'm not feeling that.
I, girlfriend, Lisa, do he have a voice? I at least, but by this age, we knew what Chelsea Clinton sounded like. We
Right.
knew what we don't know what his kid sounds like. This kid, say something, talk.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
think he can. I don't believe he can. I
Well,
don't. I believe
yeah,
he one of the mute kids.
always auditioned to be Lurch. If they ever do a remix of the Adams Family,
Yeah, cause
he
he
could
all tall and hunched over.
Lurch. That's what Lurch.
You rang.
Uh-uh-uh.
You rang.
So y'all, you heard, I know LVZ, you in DC, so I know you heard about that big ass ballroom Donald Trump is building.
Yeah.
And a lot of people feel that ballroom is a smokescreen because at the end of Donald's term, he's going to be, hanging out in that ballroom or below in the bunker, so he don't have to
Mhm.
leave.
He gonna just pop out like Dracula Lisa.
So anyway, but yeah, there are rumors that they are extending and making the bunker underneath bigger. So, I don't
they
know.
gonna dig, they gonna dig a tunnel from here to Mar-a-Lago, Lisa. But
So first
when
of
they
all,
vote
Donald
me
Trump
out, I'm
already.
going to walk back underneath underneath the White House. The president will never know. I'll take him violently under siege.
Got that ballroom, right? And because the ballroom I think is over $300 million, and
Hmm.
saying there's no way he's building something that for that kind of money and he gonna leave. He's building it because he planned on staying.
Yeah, he do. But that's just where he gonna request to be buried. He not gonna make it through. I just don't believe it.
No, no, he's barely making it now. Come on.
Right. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you what I believe in, y'all. Big Macs. Big Macs are undefeated, y'all.
Yeah,
Big
no
Macs
kidding.
can put more men in the dirt than
You ain't never lie.
I'm trying to
Ain't
tell
never
y'all.
lie.
Y'all think he can beat Big Macs? No, Big Macs undefeated. George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Ali, ain't none of them put more men in the dirt than a Big Mac, and they don't
Yeah.
get back up when the Big Mac puts you in the dirt.
Now LVZ, he's been fighting with the construction of it. It's already begun. Donald Trump want this damn ballroom to be bigger than the White House.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
he already tore up the East Wing. The East Wing is gone.
yeah, just gone.
But he want this
Lisa,
thing to be. I said, why does man need a big ballroom? His ass can't even dance. What do you need a big
y'all,
ballroom for?
it's so bad. Fox DC every day just got a mm-mm-mm. We don't know what he's doing. He's just ripping up the White House. That's Fox News in DC.
Mm, mm, mm.
He getting killed in the local news. Local news is ripping him apart, y'all.
Yeah, yeah, he sure is. But yeah, so his ballroom is supposed to be bigger than the White House. So it's going to be attached to the White House and it's going to run alongside, I think, like the right side of the White House.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to see the White House the way the dumbass built it.
Mm,
If
mm,
it's
mm.
gonna be that big, they were saying the dimensions gonna be so wide. If you on a certain side of the White House, you ain't gonna see nothing but that dumbass ballroom.
Right. But see, the thing is, it isn't the White House for working. I didn't know it was for all that entertaining and stuff.
Right. Who do all this damn dancing?
He sure can't. We already seen how he dances off of YMCA, so forget it. Man want a big ballroom and he can't even dance.
I'm
Okay,
saying,
so
hey
what
man,
kind of kind of parties are gonna be there anyway? Did you see
Right.
that? You see that crap he had down there at
Mar-a-Lago with the
Mar-a-Lago?
girls.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm about to
yeah, in the
say, sis.
champagne glass. Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
said
about to say,
that's
sis.
kind of
Is he gonna put bras in the champagne glasses out here
that's what I'm
and
thinking.
do that tacky shit in the White House?
I know, right? He probably would. I mean, what kind of parties are going to be there anyway? We saw what he did at Mar-a-Lago right outside. He got some girl swooning around in a champagne glass.
Nah, you know what he gonna do with that ballroom? Hold on, y'all. Nobody drink nothing. Lisa, that's with Nelly and Snoop and all them other coons who love him gonna be performing that for.
The ballroom.
Yeah, 50 Cent gonna be there. It'll be Nelly, 50 Cent. Who else was it? Buck Daddy. It was Nelly, 50. I just said, oh, Snoop. Snoop gonna be there cooling with him. And it's gonna be them. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
Nelly.
Terrence K. Williams.
Yeah, yeah, because Nelly. I was reading when he came all out for Donald Trump. They said his family was baffled.
Hmm.
They didn't know where that came from.
I do.
I don't
It,
know. I think Kanye kind of fell out with Donald Trump. I don't think Kanye gonna be there.
yeah, he ain't gonna be there. He gonna be the HGH is why Nelly Nelly the addiction to HGH finally ate his brain away.
Mm, mm, mm. Wow,
Right.
wow.
Somebody just said it. Andrea just said he gonna put Melania in one of them glasses. Get on up there, babe. We need some extra money.
But Melania's getting kind of long in the tooth. I don't know how many. I don't know. I don't know if she can do that anymore.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Sexy Red, Nicki Minaj, they gonna all be Lisa. All them gonna be in the ballroom. Cooning up a storm, Lisa. And Terrence K. Williams gonna be making pancakes.
So anyway, now that we got the Epstein and Melania stuff out the way, so now this ballroom, I think, is supposed to be finished in what, 2026? 90,000 square feet
Yeah,
is huge. 90,000 square feet.
right.
And the White House is 55,000 square feet. So it's almost, it's not
It's close
double,
to
but
twice the size. Yeah, close to twice
yeah,
the size.
yeah. So 55,000 square feet is the White House, and the ballroom will be 90,000 square
Right.
feet.
35,000 more feet.
Well, who is he inviting? All of DC?
Right. He ain't got no
Damn.
friends like that. Don't nobody like him like that.
Hmm. Damn. That is
Oh,
crazy.
Lisa, that's who we gonna invite. The January 6th riders? Is that
Yeah, fighting
the
them.
next time that they riot, he can invite them there for cheese and crackers.
Mm.
Well, just cheese, cause well,
Well, maybe he's going to have Barron's graduation there when he finishes college.
well, Lisa. Now, Lisa,
Yeah,
that's not funny, Lisa. You
that's
know,
not.
none of us gonna be alive that long.
Well, they said the ballroom, they're promising Donald Trump the ballroom will be finished 2 months before the end of his term.
Okay,
2 months before the end of his term,
so
it
that's
should be
2028.
completed. Right.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump ain't gonna hardly enjoy that ballroom for 2 months only. He's gonna
Nah, that's where they
no.
gonna bury him at, cause he gonna pass 3 months before.
Uh,
the end of his term by excessive Big Macs. Big Macs is going to do the job.
well, did you hear that, Commander Stadium where he got booed? Donald
Talk about
Trump
they
wants to,
want him to name it after him.
yeah,
Man,
it
we
was
don't like you like that, man.
I
If
said
they
this
do that,
man,
the Commanders won't have one fan.
I said, first of all, don't he have enough stuff with his name on it? I know
And
up in New York they took his name off of a lot of stuff, but
Lee, let's be honest. Stuff that he put his name on is almost guaranteed to fail. I don't think no football team should do that.
no, no, I agree with that. No, he shouldn't. Man, yeah, Donald Trump just it's self-glorification. This
Hmm.
man really believe that his name should be everywhere. We should see him everywhere. You don't need to see no Donald Trump. All right, LVZ, Donald Trump's been hiding the jobs report from October and this month.
Hmm.
And the reason why is there have been more job loss than job gains in the country, and Donald Trump don't want you to see that, which
Hmm.
means the job market has gotten worse under Donald Trump than it was under Biden.
It damn sure have.
And he don't want no one to see it. He won't put the jobs report out anymore, y'all. He won't put it out.
If
So
I don't want nobody to know.
I know, right? But people are noticing, the people are like, okay, where's the jobs report? Usually you get September numbers in October, October numbers in November. And for the last 2 months, Donald Trump has been blocking the jobs report from it. He doesn't want it out there. But I thought, according to him, that everything was getting better under Don. That's what he said. Everything got better since he took office. That grocery prices are going down, the gas is going. This is according to him. Now we know he's lying.
Mhm.
And the food is going down, the gas is going
Mhm.
down, everything's getting better. And
Yeah.
we know it's not. And the fact that you're hiding the job report, that's even more evidence that things have not gotten better.
Shit done got so bad, Lisa. Look, I even recognized that prices was better under Biden.
Uh-huh.
I'm not no damn fool, y'all. Y'all, orange juice is out of his mind. Th- th- y'all, I never been in a situation where I was like, is it cheaper to just buy oranges, squeeze all of the juice out, and get my own than buy a carton of orange juice? Cause it's really that. I remember last year, orange juice was 2.26 at the store I would go to.
Yeah.
It's 3.58 at that same store.
Mm.
And I know oranges ain't like in this super high demand now. Like everybody go, you know what I really got to have me? An orange. Nobody's really saying that. So why the hell is the juice going up, Lee?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, but y'all, let me tell you something. It's been so much job loss, and you know it just from the people talking online. There are a lot of people that have been unemployed now for some going on a year. And they
Mhm.
be telling you, I've been putting in hundreds of applications. I can't even get one phone call. And they said for the first time in decades, there are not enough jobs to go around out here in the economy. They said this is it has not been like this for the last few decades, but we are at a point where there's not enough jobs for everybody.
This is
And
great.
so I guess Donald Trump is just going to keep BSing in front of the cameras, acting like everything is great, and he don't want to show you the jobs report.
Leonard just said they want all you ninjas on time. They want us all drinking like astronauts. At least they want us drinking Tang. and Kool-Aid. You get orange drink. You ain't get no orange juice.
White people
For that
gonna work
orange
their
drink.
farm. Yeah, you know the white farmers think that black people are still gonna show up and work their farm. I said at this point, the white farmers will probably be dead before they see us show up.
I'm about to say, you keep waiting for these mythical Negroes to come pick your lettuce if you want. That lettuce gonna be that lettuce gonna be rotting right next to your corpse, cause ain't nobody picking that.
Nobody coming. That melanin, that lettuce is gonna be as brown as my skin the next time. Next
Amen.
time somebody see it. Boy, I said, y'all better get out there and do that work because we ain't coming under y'all like that anymore.
Yeah, and
We
they
ain't coming under
serious
y'all like
too.
that.
Right, right, sweet berry. They are. They crazy. They seriously waiting for it. Why haven't you come back? We left your room the same way it's always been. Why
I
won't you come back home, Negro?
LBZ. Well, why don't y'all come back? We painted your slave shack back up in the
Right.
we painted your slave shack. Come
We
on back.
put Jordan posters and Beyonce posters all over your slave shack. You'll love it. We even put a basketball goal on the side of one of the house.
Right in the outhouse. You won't have to walk a mile to get to the outhouse anymore. We put it 3 paces away from your shack.
Right. Look, nah, Lisa, they say, yeah, we put you two outhouses, one female, one male. We put them right there in the middle of the football field so you can kick it for a goal post right after you finish all your. They want to see which one of us athletic so they can do us like the big nigga off the blind side. That's what they're trying to do, Lisa. They're gonna bring us back to the slave field and some of us they're gonna throw on the football field and glue a football to you because you know all these NFL players is coons, at least all of them.
Yeah, I know.
That shit is sad. This big ass Sambo.
Yes, I know. I know. And it is sad. It's really pathetic. But y'all, that's the reason why you haven't heard anything about the jobs report. And chances are you probably not even going to hear about another one. If we're lucky, 2026, Donald Trump might hide all of them from here on out. We may never
Yep,
ever hear about another job report in this country again.
yep.
So I'm just telling you. So if you're curious to know what the numbers are, he Donald Trump ain't very eager to tell anybody. That's for sure. Here,
Yeah, I know
this is
one thing.
now. What do you think about Donald Trump's his cabinet moving to military bases?
His cabinet moving the military base.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yep, Stephen Miller, Pete Hegseth, Christy Nome, all of them are now living on military bases. They moved out of their housing and on to military bases because they're in fear of security threats. That's the claim they're making. I don't think that's it. I think they're in fear of the three eye atlas, and they
Yeah.
think aliens are going to come down here and beat their ass.
I'm about to say, I think they scared it. I think, look, no, that I can't lie. I can't lie, Lisa. I understand why they did it. Yeah, it ain't nowhere safe for them for real. Like people don't even know. Y'all know Donald Trump don't stay here, right? Like he don't stay at the White House, y'all. He don't be here because of where I live at. I told y'all I'm right by Andrews Air Force Base. I see him fly into work whenever he feel like working, and then fly out. That's why most of the time y'all see him at the airport or at the helipad. He not really ever up here. And on the weekends, like this time, he been gone since the pardoning of the turkey.
Mm-hmm.
He left right after that. Like you see that plane flying out of here all of the time. So he don't be here. So he goes and hides in Florida where the morons love him no matter what. But Stephen Miller and them be trying to live here, and there's really nowhere you could go.
Yeah. Well, you know, him and his family live on the military base too.
Yeah.
And you know what they took up, LVZ? They took
Well,
up, you know, the homes they give to the general and the deputy general.
yeah.
They took up their homes. So
Ain't that
the generals had to move out to make room for them.
oh nah.
Yeah.
Now that yeah, now that's a little too much.
Mhm.
Nah, yeah. If I'm the general, I go get him. I'm like, all right, here you go. Cause when the next bomb strike we had, your bitch ass going out there doing something. I'm not doing that. If you living in my house, you can do my work. Damn that. That's
Yeah.
messed up. Nah, we already pay y'all salary. You don't get to live in that free house.
But that's
Talk
what
about they
they did.
scared.
Yeah, they're scared. They're scared. It's security because of security threats. They are now living on military bases. That sound like a bitch move there, Stephen Miller. You ain't man enough to defend your family? That's a bitch
No,
move.
no. At least you know damn well he ain't man enough to defend it. Lisa, you know you will whoop Stephen Miller's ass if he says something to you. You probably taller than him.
Little
You
short
will
ball.
smack him right in his little ball spot. Whap! You little bitch, shut up. He'll go. Why would you slap me? That you smack him again. Whap! Oh my god. Yeah, of course.
It is. It's a cowardly move. I mean, look, Joe Biden and Obama. In fact, I never heard of any president's administration moving to military bases. This is by far the first administration I've heard done that.
Congratulations, Donald Trump. You're officially the first bitch made administration there's ever been. You should be proud.
I mean, really, no, I mean, you think about it. Didn't they say Obama got the most threats out of all presidents?
Yay! He ain't hide like no old bitch.
I ain't
He
seen
kept on
nobody
stuttering,
violate.
talking shit.
Wait, I didn't see
Oh,
nobody
bring it
violate.
on. I'm not scared of you, Peckerwoods. I'm from the streets. Straight from Iraq. Ain't that right, Michelle?
And you got Donald Trump and his old big diaper ass and his administration got to run to a military base. Come on.
That's messed up, though. Damn, Donald. Damn.
It is.
Obama literally lit up the White House in the rainbow colors, and he ain't hide like no punk.
He should have, but he didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Look, you see, that's the type of suck. The look. Obama said, I'm just moist. Oh, but I ain't a punk. Ah, that's what he said.
No, you know what? You know what? You know why Donald Trump didn't do it yet? There's a reason, LVZ. There's a reason. The reason why Donald Trump did not move to the military base yet, because nobody found out who Bubba was. But once we
Right.
find out who Bubba is, Donald
He's
Trump gonna
leaving.
be making it. Donald Trump gonna be moving to the military base too.
Yep.
You didn't
Look,
find out who Bubba is yet. Wait
I'm
until
about
we
to say,
find
yep,
out.
Lisa, with Bubba. He'll be moving.
Oh yeah, everybody the news be buzzing. Oh, so Donald Trump and Melania are moving to the military base. Nope, Donald Trump and Bubba.
Donald Trump and Bubba moving to the military, baby.
Yep, Donald Trump and Bubba's moving there.
Somebody said, is Bubba a horse? See, that's another thing. Erica J. That is a good question. Cause I don't believe that Bubba's Bill Clinton. But you know what? Why are we really sure that Bubba's even a human?
Well, they said Ghislaine Maxwell got a horse named Bubba.
See, that's what I'm about to say.
Just saying. They said she got a horse named Bubba.
See?
You think Epstein is Bubba? I don't think so. Because
Mm-mm.
it was his brother that put that letter out, that
Let her
email
out.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think it was Epstein.
And then that makes sense too. That it's the horse.
Yeah. Well, a
You know
horse.
why? Because he would be, because Jess Lane was his girlfriend. That and of course him and his brother would talk about that, would be able to talk about Bubba, because his brother would know Bubba, right? The horse.
Right.
So
Right.
I don't know. And look, that's I'm just saying, y'all. We know Donald a freak. He raw dog porn stars.
Donald Trump
We
is the only Donald Trump is the only man in the world that think a cooch is worth $300,000.
hmm
He's the only man in America that believe a cooch is worth $300,000. And then on
No,
that in court, Stormy Daniels said he was terrible in bed.
yeah.
Your $300,000 and then said to the whole courtroom, Donald Trump was terrible in bed.
This is that wasn't even worth the money. She said, "How she gonna get $300,000 to say it wasn't even worth the money?"
There ain't no woman punani worth that amount of money on the whole planet. Okay.
No.
Ain't now one worth that money. And Donald Trump paid that to a woman that went in front of a courtroom and said he sucked in bed.
Come on, that's Donald Tricks. I mean Donald Trump. Hey y'all, that's Donald Tricks. I mean Donald Trump.
Wow.
Tricking
Wow.
Don.
Wow. I mean, Donald Trump, that must have been painful sitting in that courtroom and that woman talking about you like that right in your face in the courtroom.
Right. Talk about
Ooh,
he
that's
against
embarrassing.
talk about he against charity and a handout. Motherfucker, you are a charity and a handout.
Right. I guess charities are only if you want a piece of something. And
Yeah.
the woman said you were horrible. I said,
Well,
in
look,
all honesty, yeah, Donald Trump don't look like he can do much. And what what
that
what what woman is going to be turned on laying around with a man with a diaper on anyway? So
that go
I mean,
that go to what that lady, what the lady say, E. Jean Carroll. She was like, I'm not sure. It wasn't I can't be sure if it was his pinky or his penis. Ain't that what she said? She said
uh-huh,
I can't be
uh-huh.
sure. And people thought she was just trying to make a bad joke. Nah, everybody screaming on Don like that.
You know who else embarrassed her man? Like, well, not wasn't well, they were broken up by then. But you know who else kind of clowned out her ex-husband?
Who?
Shaquille O'Neal's ex-wife. Did you see what she said? Uh,
No.
She said he big in size but little downstairs.
See, and
And I was
first of
like,
all,
wow, you put that out about your ex.
look,
So in other
this,
words, he's big in size, but he ain't packing nothing.
yeah, yeah, but she talking all of that old monkey shit. But I tend to not listen to nobody who steals so much money from their husband. Even the judge go, nah, bitch, we can't give you nothing in this divorce. when they
No,
found out I never forget that, Lisa. That was the first time I ever heard that in the history of a black man getting divorced. They was gonna award her 30 million, but the judge found out that she had a secret account of all the money that she was taking from him anyway. He was like, "Oh hell, no, I ain't giving you nothing. You already got enough." So Shawnee need to go ahead and sit her big head ass down somewhere.
I don't really even loved them.
Right. I was well, Shaq already said that about himself when he was in the Corinne Steffens book that he know he say he just buys girls. He asked her when he first met her, so where you want an apartment at? And he furnished the whole apartment.
Mm,
And then remember Shaq said, I mean Kobe, when Kobe snitched on him when he got in trouble in Denver and said, I should do what Shaq do and just pay him off.
mm, wow.
Yeah, so Shaq kind of already had an MO for being a Richard Trixon, the president of the the president of the tricking club, Richard Trixon.
Uh-huh.
That's what they call him. And they call Donald Trump, they call him holiday season or Saint Trickolas because they love when he comes through.
Mm. That's something. Donald Trump will spend $300,000 just to lay around for 5 minutes with Stormy Daniels. But
5 minutes.
5 minutes, five
That's a
minutes
long.
with Stormy
You might have
Daniels.
gave him 4 more minutes than he actually lasted. I,
But
three of that was putting his clothes on.
right, but he don't want to pay the federal employees their back pay because he said they don't deserve it. But
That
Stormy Daniels, for a 5 minute lay, deserved $300,000. Boy, talk about a man that don't have his priorities right.
mm, 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 mm.
Yeah, well, you got to count the probably the 4 minutes it took him to take his clothes off.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And,
about to say.
you know,
It probably did take 5 minutes, but most of that was putting his clothes off and on.
yeah,
The rest of that, I
you
guess,
know, you got
you
to
know,
filter in that was a 70 something year old man. So
yeah,
it probably took him all that time to take off his clothes and take that blonde wig off,
yep.
take off that
Take
blonde wig and everything before,
take
he
that
would
wig
lay.
up off his head.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
They, they said, why the I Had It podcast ladies played this damn thing about Adolf Hitler that he suffered from some disease that made him have a micro penis. And they think that Donald Trump has the same problem. And I didn't know that was a real thing. That's a real thing, though, Lisa.
Wow.
Yeah, they say that Hitler was crazy because his schlong was small, y'all. Really, really small is what they say.
Wow.
Damn,
Was it
poor
even
guy.
was it
I
even
don't
there?
know. Yeah,
Mhm.
poor guy, Lisa. He should have just took his. Is that why he tried to? He started a world war. Y'all see that, ladies? Y'all see the power y'all have? If Hitler could have just somebody who loved them for him, it
Mm.
wouldn't have been a world war.
Look, you heard what Steve Bannon said. Steve Bannon, LVZ, and I did a live on it. He went over to the UK and he did an interview. And he said they already got plans in place to keep Donald Trump in office in 2028.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then he did a speech and he said that if Donald Trump don't stay in office, then him and a lot of conservatives are going to jail.
Yeah, I remember that second part you just said, Lisa,
Mhm.
about him going to jail. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. um, uh, yeah, I heard that too, and I was like, he better get married to that second part of the conversation, because all that's about to happen is nobody's going to forget. See, look, Steve Bannon is a moron, and don't he look like he stink, Lisa?
Yeah, he looked like an alcoholic to me,
Right.
LBZ.
Yeah, he do. He look like one of them alcoholics that sleep with the dog and smell like deer meat.
Uh-huh.
And I swear, when he said that, I looked, I said, dumbass, how old do you think Donald Trump is going to be? Do they think he is General Palpatine off of Star Wars and he's just gonna live for 3,000 years? No, he not gonna make it, first of all. And second of all, Steve Bannon keep acting like he not pissing off white people. They think this. Let me tell y'all something that's going on right now for people who ain't paying attention. We said it in the beginning. This ain't got nothing to do with us. It don't. But the problem is this dumbass don't realize he pissing off other white people. One thing we know is black people, these bastards know how to hold a grudge for a long time. And JB Prisker said it. He said, "Oh, we taking names and we not gonna forget." I said, "Oh shit, man, there's gonna be some Republicans going to jail." A lot of y'all not old enough to remember what happened during the Reagan administration. Most of them went to jail.
I mean,
They was
even
going
Trump's first administration, people went to jail.
right. This is about to be like Reagan administration on steroids. People forgot. Remember the Iran Contra affair? Oliver North wasn't the only one that went to jail, y'all. A lot of people went to jail. And it wasn't just for the drugs. It just wasn't for the missiles. It just wasn't for the hostages. It was for the drugs, missiles, and the hostages. And until this day, you got people trying to wash their hands of what happened. Most of them dead. They still don't want you to know what happened. Because somebody can still go to jail, y'all.
Yeah, I remember that dude, Casper Weinberger.
Weinberger, he went to jail.
What a move. Who names their kid Casper? I mean,
Right. Redneck Peckerwood. I want an extra white son. Casper. So, oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
his mother sent that man out in the world with that name, Casper.
Yep.
Man,
All of
that probably went through.
nothing. He went to school with a bunch of Caspers. Listen, he went through something. He went to school with us, but somebody named Casper Weinberger went to school with some guy named Ashton Sleesticker or some shit like that. So Ashton and Casper, get on in here and eat your casserole. The hell is a casserole? That's some real shit. I need to know. I'm about to be 50 in a couple of years, y'all. I want to know before I'm 50, what the hell is a casserole?
Well, well, I don't know. Is it sort of like a potluck where you just throw a bunch of leftovers in and, you make your little dinner from a bunch of leftovers?
She said, well, I don't know. I don't know. I've never had one. What is a casserole? Really? I'm serious. I've never had one. My aunt used to make a lot of different dishes. Never came home and said, "LeVar, you want some casserole?" Casserole? What the hell is casserole?
Well, I bet you Casper Weinberger had a lot of casserole.
I'm trying to tell you. I bet you he did. I bet
He
you
had a lot of casserole.
plenty of plenty of Casper casserole. It's probably his favorite dish.
Oh, what Casper casserole? Oh man, it's for dinner. Oh no, don't worry, Casper. I haven't done it in 5 minutes.
Casserole is a dish of many items or this or that meat. So, like Lisa said, just a bunch of shit just thrown in.
Yeah,
I want no shit like that. Could be
with beef
spaghetti,
spaghetti.
could be beef stew. I don't know. I don't want no shit like that. Ugh. Shit like that. Ugh. No, it's not like Louisiana gumbo, Danielle. Louisiana gumbo has don't we will not do that to the brothers and sisters. I know what gumbo is. I seen a casserole one time. I wasn't sure what the fuck I was looking at. I looked at one like I Googled it. And I was like, what is that? I don't want any. I was sure once that I looked at it, this was something that wasn't delicious.
No, LBZ, they do got a suspect.
Well,
Hold
who?
on,
Oh,
for the shooting.
yeah, I know. Yeah, that Arab dude. He from Washington State.
Yeah, from Afghanistan. Man from
Yeah,
Afghanistan who allegedly shot 2 National Guard members in DC
yeah.
on Wednesday.
They try and blame Biden, like Biden told him go do that. But Biden let him in. I'm like, what do
I'm
man? We
sure
got
Donald Trump is the sitting president. He's always bringing Biden up every day. It's like every day Donald Trump is bringing up Biden. Like, damn.
right, Like, brother. Leave Biden alone. Biden don't even know where the hell he at. You you saying his name more than anybody.
Now, is that why Donald Trump made that announcement that he put a permanent pause on migrants from third world countries? Is because of this shooting and this dude.
He did.
Yeah, I'll
So
show it to you. Hold on, let me pull up the article. He paused people coming from third world countries as migrants to America. It's a permanent pause.
man, I wonder if he can send some people back. Then Cash Patel gotta go.
I don't
Vivek
think
Ramaswamy gotta go.
I don't think anybody's going to be upset about that.
Yeah, yeah, they have to go.
And they can take Ilhan Omar with them. You know, the one that Somalian congresswoman that said we don't deserve reparations, they can take her ass too.
She said we don't deserve reparations. I can't believe
Yes,
she said that.
yes, with her refugee ass. Yeah, she said we don't deserve reparations.
I can't believe she of all people said that.
Did-
Her of all people?
Yeah, she said she don't think we should get reparations.
That even Rashida Tlaib said said that we should get reparations.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But Rashida Tlaib, the one with the actual like Don't she got like a actually? I think she actually got like a half black son. I think Rashida Tlaib actually got like a black child.
Uh-huh. Here, let me see if I can play the video to this. But yeah, after the shooting of those National Guard members and they found out it was somebody from Afghanistan, Donald
Mm,
Trump vowed to put a pause on, people coming from third world nations and migrating here.
hmm
Let me play the video here because I mean this just came out recently.
We start with President Trump's renewed focus on immigration after that deadly ambush in D.C. In a social media post, the president now threatening to ban people from what he has called third world countries. He's vowing to deport anyone who is, quote, incapable of loving our country or non-compatible with Western civilization. On top of that, Trump directed a U.S. immigration agency to conduct a sweeping review of people with green cards from so-called countries of concern. This all comes on the heels of that D.C. shooting on Wednesday that killed one National Guard troop and severely injured another. Officials say the suspected gunman was an Afghan national who worked with U.S. forces during the war in Afghanistan. NBC News Chief Justice and National Affairs correspondent Kelly O'Donnell joins me now from West Palm Beach, Florida, where the president is spending his holiday weekend. So, Kelly, which countries are on this list that the president is targeting with these new policies? And it's one thing to say it, but another to actually carry it out. Tell us what you know so far.
That's what I'm about to say.
Good afternoon, Vicki. This is a case where the administration has identified what they consider to be 19 countries of concern when it comes to this immigration issue. And they are from places around the globe. Certainly Afghanistan is within that group, and the president has already said he wants a broader review of all the Afghans who came into the country under the Biden administration. But it goes beyond that. You have Iran, you have Cuba, you have Venezuela, you have other countries around the globe where there have been hostilities with the United States. But you're right, posting something on social media and the president's rhetoric around immigration is not the same as actually having a specific plan and a specific policy related to this. So we don't yet know how this would work. The green cards, of course, require.
I just want to say something. LVZ,
Yeah,
you notice all the countries are brown and black people.
Lisa, I was on mute, sitting there laughing, going black, 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 brown, Yemen, and I started laughing. I said Yemen, and then what's the other one? Turkmenistan. I said, well, who the fuck live? Who even knows who's from there? I said, man, most of this is just if you from anywhere where you darker than blue, we don't need your ass over here. That's what
Yeah,
he basically said.
yeah. Don't see no white nation is on that list. It's all brown and black nations.
Look, he
Check
gonna
in
put.
with federal authorities. And
What were you gonna say?
I said he gonna put South Africa on there and then putting asterisk underneath. Welcome all whites.
When he brought those white South Africans over, talking about they were farmers, and come to find out they weren't even farmers, and
Hey,
said the only ones eligible to come to the U.S. were white South Africans because they're being persecuted, and we know that's a lie.
bullshit. They just was stupid and on welfare in South Africa too.
Right, right.
And so the United States is in touch with people who possess a green card, and what kinds of scrutiny they will undergo with this, we don't yet know. But those green card holders from those countries could expect some additional screening or questions from the representatives of the Immigration Service. So that's where we start with this. The president responding to the shooting in D.C. of the guardsmen and the fact that the suspect in that is an Afghan national who was awarded asylum and came into the country through the Biden era program and then approved for that asylum once the Trump administration was underway. And the White House says that that was something they could not prevent because of the requirements under the Biden program. That's why there's some pressure being put on the former administration, criticism rather, on the former administration.
It's one of those days. We're not cooking dinner, so I pulled into Popeyes.
Smart. Popeyes, $20.
Got me over here bucking my. Let me stop.
So anyway, yeah, Donald Trump, all he did was name a bunch of country black and brown people, saying he's pushing the pause button and they can't come here anymore. And the ones that are here, he want to check green cards and get them the hell up on out of here.
Don't make no damn sense.
And the funny part is Ilhan Omar, she got mad when Donald Trump said he was raiding her Somalian people up there in Minnesota because they have the biggest population of Somalians. And she got on the mic talking about she is an American citizen. He can't really do anything to her. I said, yes, he could technically.
Yeah.
Yes, he can get you out of here. You're not in the Constitution. He can get your butt out of here tomorrow if he wanted to.
Well, he can't technically. No, she's not a citizen.
No.
She can get up out of here. She can go.
Right.
Send her ass back.
See, that's what I was saying. I said, she don't know what she's talking about. Actually, he can revoke whatever citizenship she got. Didn't they say they were going to do that? To some people, they were going to revoke their citizenship, and they've already done it.
You see, they just ejected Caroline Levitt, brother, wife, put her up in the jump.
He probably didn't like her in the first place.
Yep. One of Caroline Levitt, I think her sister-in-law.
Yeah. Yeah,
she let her just I snatched that ass up. Caroline said, that's on her. I ain't never want him to marry that bitch. Damn. Well, these some devilish people, boy.
But what do you think about Marjorie Taylor Greene resigning?
Look, it's hard for me. Look. So you realize after it got raised on your son and your daughter and all of that, then hey, maybe Obamacare actually did help me. Nah, Look, I don't care. No, Marjorie Taylor Greene was the same lady. She crying about being harassed. Didn't she harass the white boy that got that was a part of the joint down in Florida? When she was chasing, why can't you express your opinions? Why are you trying to take? Why a good guy with a gun would have shot the guy who tried to shoot all your friends.
Right, but you remember she had a black man tased at her town hall meeting. You remember that?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Where the girl called her a butch body bigot. Called her a butch bodied bigot. So yeah, so I'm like this, Marjorie. You built the monster and the monster ate you. I don't got no problem with it. She shouldn't have never had to been a damn politician to begin with.
No.
The fact that those were the type of politicians that place in Georgia was sending to DC should be a motherfucker should be a disqualifier. They shouldn't be able to send no more representatives to DC. She wasn't even smart enough to read the daggone bill and then ended up complaining about it. The other Peckerwoods that told her the whole time, Lisa, hey, this big ugly bill is gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt us. It's gonna hurt us too in blue states, but you red states, y'all ain't prepared for this. Oh, shut your mouth. All you care about is immigrants. They was like, no, this ain't got nothing to do with immigrants. You gonna get spanked. She ain't even know that the AI bill that they snuck up in there specifically hurt where she lived at. but it was too late. She had already voted for it. So that's why people say it's kind of funny her talking about she not gonna run, but it was a lot of stuff that she did uh to agree with Trump and ruin shit. Then she gonna walk away from it, make it seem like she never did nothing wrong, and come back and be a savior later on. Nah, that just Georgia. I hope y'all don't let her forget that.
Oh, LVZ, it actually procreated and had a daughter.
Yeah, I know. I know. They look. Hey y'all, why they look like they they look like a WWE championship tag team champions. They look
That's her. That's
like
Taylor Green's daughter.
yep. Looking like Steve Austin and Brian Pillman. They look like the Hollywood blondes.
And I think this is the man. Because Marjorie Taylor Greene had several affairs, right?
Oh yeah.
And I think that's why this marriage fell apart, where she got the daughter. Yeah, she had an affair and her marriage fell apart. She got caught.
Mhm.
She got caught.
Yeah,
Bleach
Bert. That's
blonde,
just
bleach blonde, bad built, butch body actually
what-
was having an affair.
right. That lets you know, boy. White dudes don't got no cut cards, Lisa. White men are sleep with just about anything.
Mm, mm.
I seen the Joan Lisa say Candace Owens' husband is little Kumse Kumsa.
I'm not surprised.
Mhm. Yeah, say the Candace husband. Candace is the beard.
Well, now Candace got 4 babies,
Yay.
and you would think she had none the way she be all over everybody. And
No
and
bug.
now her platform is all about Charlie Kirk.
I was about to say, and the way that she loves her some Charlie Kirk. I mean, good Lord. I, say I'm a side chick without saying I'm a side chick.
And and she was like, "Oh, it's an inside job," and I'm like, even if it was, I don't care about him enough to even talk about it like that.
Right. She talk about it every. I'm telling you, she's a straight sidekick. And then look, that video that they had uploaded one day where they riding together listening to R. Kelly. Uh, which show was it? We sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what? I'm like, hold up, that ain't nothing y'all supposed to be riding together singing.
Mhm.
Oh, Candace out there hustling them drizzles. That's
Yeah,
what she doing.
for real. That is the truth.
I hope she wearing socks. I hope she wearing socks around their house, Lisa. Lord knows. If they see them feet, boy, oh boy.
Hmm. Yeah. Candace probably was the side wench. Yeah. But I tell you one thing, Charlie Kirk's wife don't seem to like her at all. She don't seem to like Candace, and she didn't even invite Candace to the funeral. I don't think she likes Candace.
Well, you wouldn't like nobody that was sleeping with your husband. Well, of course, Lisa. the lady was sleeping with her husband, and she know it.
Well, she told me, well, it's an inside job, and they sent her because she was talking about Erica, and Turning Point USA sent Candace cease and
Cease
desist.
and desist.
She
Yeah.
don't talk about Erica as much anymore.
And when she do is kissing her ass. She said, what did I say about Erica? Other than she's so strong and it's so horrible what she has to go through. She's really a victim. But she know better than to say something bad about that girl. She can't really say Candace she not in a position to say anything bad about her, sis, because if she do, then she know she'll have that whole white supremacy wing turn on her.
Yeah.
Cause right now, she Erica Kirk, whether people like it or not, that's the queen of white supremacy right now. She took the crown from Tommy Lauren.
And plus, she hugged JD Vance and grabbed the back of his head and everything. So,
Right.
they were making a big thing out of that.
Yeah, they want her to have a white supremacy baby with him. And did you see JD Vance's wife? Usha say she about to roll out.
Well, they said she's been walking around without a wedding ring on lately.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she gave that speech. She ain't have on no ring. And then he ain't have on no ring later on that day. So I'm trying to figure it out.
But this is marriage. You know what? For JD Vance, Usha is marriage number 3. He had 2 previous wives before her.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Yeah. Usha is wife number 3 for JD Vance.
That's why him and Trump like each other so much. That's why Trump able to forgive him, Lisa. He just like him.
So you're probably right when it comes down to him and Erica. People want to see them 2 together. Now that Charlie is out of the way.
Yep, had that white supremacy baby.
Yeah, Vance was married 2 other times. Usha is wife number 3. A lot of people don't know that.
They're gonna name him George. They're gonna name the baby George Wallace Jr.
Vance.
Yeah, George Wallace Vance Jr. George Wallace Vance. Like, yeah, they still George Wallace Bull Connor Vance. Name them after all the white supremacists, Lacey.
But I heard the other day, and I don't know if it's true. I said I might check and see if it is. Them old those old Hodges twins.
Oh yeah, them coons.
Yeah,
The Hodge
the
coons.
Hodges twins, right?
Yeah.
They interviewed David Duke a few days ago.
They did.
Yeah, and they said David Duke was dropping all kinds of N words over there, and they were just chucking and laughing.
That's all they do. That's what Amazing Lucas said they do. Sit there and laugh
I
while
know.
people say,
LVZ, not one watermelon smile, but 2 of them.
right. Who are these? I want to know who them Negroes' parents is, Lisa.
White mama?
They got to. Or white daddy.
I think the mother's white.
Okay. And their father hate his blackness that much. That's where they get it from.
I guess so. I don't know.
Their father hate their blackness, his blackness. That shit sad. 2 big old overgrown liver lip red coons.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing worse than two red coons.
and I think they're both married to Mexicans.
Man, yeah. Oh my God.
It could
So,
be the same with knowing them, it could be the same woman. They're sharing a woman.
oh boy. Hey, Lisa. No, Lisa. Guess who they married to?
Too.
They married to the Lisa. Lisa. They married to the lady made the song. I will vote for Donald Trump. That's the lady they married to. They married to the I will vote for Donald Trump lady. I
That's a boy.
will vote for Donald Trump.
Now the Cubans are getting deported. They ain't gonna live it down making that song.
I will vote.
And you want to hear something funny?
What?
You remember back when Diamond and Silk first came on the scene and they were kissing Donald Trump's butt? I
Yep.
think Donald Trump only paid them like $1,200 to make appearance, right?
Yeah.
The people that sung that I will vote for Donald Trump, do you know they traveled around the campaign trail with Donald Trump and sung that shit for free?
What?
They didn't even get paid. They sung it for free.
I will coon for Donald Trump.
They went from place to place with Donald Trump singing that song free. I said, boy, at least Diamond and Silk got some money out of the shit. You ain't get nothing.
I will vote for Donald Trump. That's my shit right there. They did that for free. All
Yes.
that eye bucking for free. Damn.
Now it's
Not
pretty
no
bad.
cilantro, no nothing.
Look, it's pretty bad when you can outbuck the Diamond and Silk. Now you can
I'm
outbuck
about
them.
to say.
That's bad.
Yeah, because I remember that Diamond and Silk, they were saying they only got like 600 apiece
Right.
for their appearances. We was like, damn, y'all did all that cooning for $1,200?
Yep. And now we got somebody that can actually beat them.
Shit, they was like, at least we got paid. These motherfuckers just came out and
They traveled the country singing that free with Donald Trump.
they literally paid to go coon because they had to pay for their travel, right?
Right. And you see, they all had to eat. You see, they had a whole band, right?
Yeah. Well, that Lisa, they probably got a burrito truck somewhere, so they probably was selling the food. When they go after they finish playing, they go out in the garage, they go out in the parking lot and sell off the burrito truck playing that song in the background. Dun, 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 dun. I will vote for Donald. Hey, dude, what do you want? You want the jalapeno on your taco, buddy? I will vote for Donald Trump. Oh, don't you want pico de gallo? That's what I'm telling
They sung that song, and then the following week they started deporting Cubans.
you. Right, Dwayne Williams. Right, Dwayne Williams. Burrito truck following the tour bus, playing the "I Will Vote for Donald Trump" song all the way behind them. Dun, 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 dun. They don't even need no radio, Dwayne, just behind them. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow. I almost fell out when I found out they did that song for free all around the country. So every time you see them singing it in front of a crowd, they're doing that for free.
I will vote for Donald Trump. They was happy too, Lisa.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. They were singing that in them big old MAGA hats and
No,
everything.
big old MAGA sombreros on this shit, playing the maracas.
Uh-huh.
Happy than a
No,
motherfucker.
you know how they are, and when you hear Latino music, the big defining thing you hear is that big electric piano. Dun, 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 dun.
I
Electric
will but
piano.
put down a trunk. That shit had me dying. That music sound like the Spanish Cosby Show music.
Yeah, but yeah, they of course when Cubans start getting deported, they were playing the hell out of that song. You know, come on now, ICE is rounding you up. I will vote for Donald Trump.
Nah, they start getting black. Hey, brother, no, brother, you won't let ICE take me, will you? Nigga, I don't know you. You will, but put it on the trunk.
That's embarrassing. They gonna always be remembered for that song.
No bull. You know what? They came to they 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 can play a new song after that, Lisa. Michael McDonald and Patti LaBelle's "On My Own." They can play that. They can play that.
Yeah,
On my own. This wasn't how it was supposed to be. Yeah.
but you know what? They're not sending them back to Cuba. If y'all go online and look, the Cubans that are being deported, they're sending them to Mexico. They're just deporting them over to Mexico. And some of them got sent over to Africa.
Africans confused in them up. What is this nigga saying? I don't know what this nigga is saying. What the fuck you keep saying that shit? I don't know.
But, but think about it, LVZ. Think about this, LVZ. Many of those Africans have never traveled outside the country.
Exactly.
Have they
And
ever
then
even
you great
seen a
drop
Cuban?
somebody speaking Spanish on them, Lisa. They ain't never heard that shit. What the fuck is this nigga saying?
But
Where do you come from?
seen a Cuban before?
No. You don't know what no damn Cuban is.
No, he's sending them to Eswatini. I said, probably them people in Eswatini ain't never traveled nowhere. They probably got culture shock looking at a Cuban.
Hey. Then he probably a black Cuban. This nigga speaking Spanish. They confused like a
Uh-huh. And then he gets around to say, me no black, me no black,
yeah.
black.
Nigga, what do you mean? This whole continent full of black people. How the fuck are you here?
Uh-huh. Because I know they sent one guy, I think he was here for over 30 years, and they shipped his ass right on off to Africa.
Fuck God. Listen, that is listen, I don't care what none of y'all think. That is fucked up. Okay. 30 years in
Yeah.
one spot, and then they look, at least you could have did was sent them home.
No, because they said he had
Africa.
a criminal. They said he had a criminal record, and if you have a criminal record, they're gonna deport you, and they're gonna just deport you anywhere they feel like it.
Yeah, that's fucked up right there, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. That's wrong. Right there. The least you could have did was send the nigga back home. you, you can send this nigga when he ain't got no chain.
Uh-huh.
This
Uh-huh.
nigga don't got no chance in Africa. You know how I know, y'all? Africans tell you that they don't got no chance in Africa. How this nigga go? He could barely cut it where he came from. That's fucked up. They sent
Yeah,
that nigga to the roughest spot.
they did.
So that nigga. You gonna appreciate America for real.
What was Eswan Eswatini? Wasn't that at one time Zaire? And then
Yeah, I
they
think it was.
Eswatini, yeah.
And they liberated themselves. Man, they are fucking. They are. This administration ain't shit.
They're
Look,
doing that for a lot of people. They even sent a Jamaican guy to Africa.
Africa. Yeah, I did hear about that, but look, he didn't give a fuck. It was like, I always wanted to go, man.
But they said he had a long criminal. They said he had a long criminal record. So they boarded him with other people, and I think a couple of Mexicans got sent
The
over
Africa.
to Africa as well.
Mm-mm-mm. They over
They
that
don't care.
motherfucker trying to make African tacos now. If you don't get the fuck on out of here.
Yeah, but that nation is very poor.
Yeah.
And I was reading, like if they wanted to get out of there and go home, they said they don't even got the money to send them home. If they wanted to send them home, they don't even
Yeah,
have the
I'm about to
money to
say.
send them home.
They sent them to a nation that's so poor. They got a petition back to America. Please come get this nigga. We can't afford to send him to you. This is not our nigga. This is your nigga.
Yeah.
He is eating all the bush.
Here he is, LVZ. They deported him from Florida to Africa.
Mhm.
And I think he's still there. He called himself being on a hunger strike. And for some reason, I don't think they gonna care if he's on a hunger strike.
No, nigga, you on a hunger strike. You and half the country on a hunger strike. Cause it's not but no, you're not on a hunger. No. Go somewhere. Lisa. He done went somewhere with no money. Don't speak the language. Talk about he on a hunger. No, nigga. No. No, you not. That's not a strike.
Yeah, he said he's on a hunger strike, y'all.
You are hungry. I will agree with that. But
Yeah, you
that's
and
not a
probably
strike.
everybody in that country is on a hunger strike.
Yeah, I'm about to. When half the country on strike with you involuntarily, you not on a strike, brother. You just stupid. He's stupid. Yeah, thank you. Somebody just said, Enoch, thank you. No, you ain't on strike, nigga. You assimilate. That's what you do. You becoming part of the culture now. You hungry too.
So they deported him and they said he had a rap sheet. So that's why they didn't care and just threw him over there in Africa.
Hmm.
He's been there for 30 years, but he's been committing all kinds of crime.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to steal from where he at.
Yeah, especially if everybody trying to steal right along with you.
I was about to say when you right next to a bunch of scammers, it's gonna be hard to find a place to steal something. Mm-mm-mm.
But he's on a hunger strike. Somehow, I just don't believe the U.S. government gives a shit that he's on a hunger strike. I
And I
don't think
know the African government don't give a shit.
so. They be like, "Good, we ain't got to feed you."
I say you just one less problem to worry about.
Man, boy,
Yeah,
Cuba is on day 14 of a hunger strike.
yeah. They said he's been on a hunger strike for over 14 days. Oh well, I don't think nobody cares.
14 days. He go one of them little kids gonna slap the shit out. You are just a punk ass nigga. 14 days. I have been on a hunger strike since birth. I have been on a hunger strike since birth. And you are crying about 14 days. You're such a bitch ass nigga. And slap the shit out of his ass.
No, I was listening to a video recently of this African woman, and she had responded to those women in that braiding salon that locked that black American woman up in the shop, trying to get $50 more out for the braid.
Right.
And she was saying, you know, they let us come to this land and they help us. She was talking about America.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was like, because many of us know we weren't getting no help in Africa. That's why we left. Africa was not doing anything to help us. And I said, wow, she's probably the first person I ever heard on a video that admitted that.
Yeah,
She
she
said,
tells
"No,
now
Africa don't do squat for them."
now I was just watching one that was cursing out Burner Boy. It's like,
Oh, really?
you have the nerve to come here and run your mouth about the people who made it possible to get here. This is why your album will never sell again. I said, uh-oh, they starting to call y'all out for y'all bullshit.
So what happened to Burna Boy? I've been intending to look at what happened during that concert, but I
He
never
kicked
did
some
get
lady
back.
out who fell asleep.
Uh-huh.
The lady had fell asleep at his concert. So he gonna point her out and get her out. I'm not gonna sing no more song if she don't go, bro. And got her thrown out of the concert because she fell asleep. But
Uh-huh.
she paid for the ticket.
Right? So I don't care if she fell asleep. She still paid, right?
Yay.
Hell, I don't care. You know, LVZ, when I used to teach, every now and then I would get like a student that would go to sleep.
Yeah.
And I understand because some of the students I had used to work third shift. So they
Right.
would work all night long and then they would in the morning have to come to class. And sometimes they would doze off. And they were like, you don't care? I said, look, honey, if you can learn with your eyes closed and snoring, you can bring the unisom and sit there and go to sleep. I don't care.
Yeah.
But you gonna still get your test and you better
Yeah.
pass.
And you better pass. And if you don't, you know why.
You bring the no dose if you want. You kick that
Right.
head back and you go to sleep. But I mean, you know, you better pass the test.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, I didn't know it was that that's kind of petty.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
It
out of
is.
your big audience, you were worried about one woman that was sleeping.
Thank you.
Come on, that's petty.
All the other people there waiting for you to sing. I'm not gonna sing no more song if you don't leave, bro. I was like, that was one person.
Right.
Man, ain't nobody noticed that shit but you.
Maybe if his
And,
concerts were so boring, then maybe she would have been more wide awake.
right, that's what I'm about to say. I
You
ain't
know,
never met no concert that boring a motherfucker could just go to sleep with all that noise going on.
concerts are pretty loud. It's hard to fall asleep at a concert. Some suckers are loud.
Right. So if your shit that damn a rat can piss on cotton and they can hear it, maybe you need to amp your group up a little bit more.
I mean, is he good anyway? I got to check him out. I'd be honest with you. He's one of those artists I just never paid attention to.
Right. I ain't that listen to him. Burner boy. That
Born a,
shit sound like
born a
that.
boy.
Yeah, that don't even sound like no shit I
Yeah, I
hear.
heard an African guy. He was like, Burna boy.
Yeah,
Burna boy.
yeah.
But no, I mean, I don't know. I don't mean to sound mean, but when I listen to foreigners rap with their accent, it makes them sound corny.
Exactly.
You
Thank you.
know, it's just something. It just takes something away from the rap.
You're not supposed to be doing it because it's not your culture.
Right.
Y'all don't do that. Yeah, it's just like when I be telling people, they're like, "What about the who's your favorite Hispanic?" I said, "I don't listen to Hispanic and white rappers." Like, why? I said, "Because they not supposed to be rapping. That's not their music." Just like right now, they was looking at Beyonce doing a country music album a certain way, and black people started country music,
Right.
but
Right.
they still looked at it like her voice was the wrong voice for country music. Okay, then, and that's after they culturally appropriated that music. Well, I'm not letting that happen to rap music. If if you white and you rapping, there's no place for you. I'm sorry. For me, no, I don't. It ain't no place. I don't want to hear no motherfucking pill bars. That's why I never liked Eminem. I don't want to hear nobody rap. Hey, my mom in my trailer park. I don't want to hear that bullshit. That ain't what rap was about.
LVZ. The thing is, Beyonce, because they were trying to say, the white people, of course, were trying to say her album really wasn't country. And I said, yes, it was. Yes, it was. That was contemporary country. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, it is country.
Mm-hmm.
I said, that stuff came from the slave field, right? Y'all sure didn't come up with it. Black. In
Right.
fact, on the slave field, country, the blues, and gospel all rose up at the same time from the slave field.
Mm-hmm.
All of those music genres came from that slave field all at one time.
Exactly. All of it.
Mm, mm, mm.
You can be from Michigan and you can like Eminem. That's your problem. I don't want to hear no white dude rapping. I can't ride around listening to a white dude talk about fuck his mother and killing his baby mother and shit like that. Look, this is how funny. This
That's
is
their
how funny,
culture.
huh?
That's their culture.
Yeah, but see, this the thing, Lisa. What bothers me is when it's black people that'll tell me they don't mind listening to Eminem. You
Yeah.
wouldn't listen to no black man talking about killing his baby mother. We'd be like, what type of weak shit is you talking? We don't honor no black man talking down on his mother. We don't. Even when the mother is a piece of shit, we still don't honor the black man talking down on his mother. So I be wondering why those double standards get to happen for white people but not black people.
Yeah,
Because
that's
black people could never get to say some of the shit that Eminem say and be considered a serious rapper. And so I understand you being a homer from Michigan, but honestly, ask yourself them questions. That's all. If you've already asked yourself them questions and you cool with it, cool. But I'm saying if you never ask yourself them questions, just stop and think about that real quick. Like if Eminem was a black guy, would I listen to that dumb shit that he's saying?
yeah, I hear you.
Hmm.
All right, LBC, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me, of course, sis. Thank you for having me.
Star J, thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you again for becoming a new member. And Man Scott, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. And Man Scott, thank you again for the super chat. And thank you both for your support for my channel. I appreciate it. Did Harvey ever come back, LVZ?
I don't think so, but he texted me yesterday and told me happy holidays. I gotta get up with him because we got to get Harvey back on the scene.
They're still there.
Yeah,
They didn't take those down. They're still there.
yeah, they still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So I
so
was wondering why he didn't come back. He should have came back by now.
yeah, yeah, definitely by now, especially the way Chicago holding for it.
Mhm.
So
Mhm. So
we
true.
definitely need to hear some of what's going on out there.
Crazy ice raid.
Oh
LBZ.
yeah, real quick, Lisa, before we get off, somebody from I got some ties in Minnesota. They said, "Oh yeah, ICE was there, but they wasn't messing with no Somalians."
Mhm.
They said ICE was there. They literally all the people they going after is the Hispanics.
Yeah. And they just can't believe they finally getting around to getting that black treatment up in here. They can't believe it. They're
Yeah,
still on videos on TikTok going, I never thought they would treat us like this. Yeah, because y'all thought you were white. Now now you know you ain't white and you never will be white.
we listen to all of your music. Uh-huh. And you'll be listening to it on the way back across the border.
Something. Yeah. But I mean, I remember for like over the summer, it was really bad. Every day they were addressing the black community. I can't believe black people won't come and protest with us. I can't believe y'all won't come out with us. Well, when did we come out with you before?
Motherfucker, why not? Why can't you? Well, believe it, Jack. I start getting James Evans when a motherfucker say that, Lisa. Well, you better believe it, Jack, because we
Hey,
ain't coming out there.
nice. Citizens. What the hell do we look like going out there and encountering ICE? We don't have nothing to do with no damn ICE.
Right. What you talking about? What I'm supposed to go up there and mess with ICE for? Where they gonna deport me? Back in the living room?
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, you in DC, they gonna deport you to Cincinnati. I mean, what are
Right.
they gonna do with us?
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Send me to another state? Because
I
this
know
is where I'm from.
Donald Trump get mad. You know how he dropping the Cubans off in Africa? LVZ, he gonna drop you off in Ohio. What are they gonna do? I mean, what they gonna do with us? Mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Nah, we good. We good. We good, Mexico. We good. We don't need to join you in nothing.
Exactly. Look, somebody, Mike Lewis said, when y'all trying to take credit for what he meant to say was our music genres. What the hell we look like supporting you? You hold on. Didn't they say they invented hip hop? Then they need to help invent hip hop. Then they need to help invent a way to get away from ICE.
Right.
That's what it sounds like to me.
I,
What
you know
y'all
what?
think, man?
To tell you how many of these Latinos have claimed they came up with hip hop. Because then I even heard the other day somebody was saying, y'all got rap from Puerto Rico. Now, listen to how Puerto Ricans sound when they speak. How the
Right.
hell are they going to rap better than us?
I'm about to say Puerto Ricans ain't even get rap from Puerto Rico. How the
Right.
fuck they? That's funny, cause Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico got rap from niggas in New York. So I'm trying to
LVZ,
figure.
LVZ, back in the 90s, they used to have these little local commercials that used to come on TV. And it used to be about education, like go to school, get your education, right? They
Mm-hmm.
had these four Puerto Ricans, two girls and two teen boys, right? And their rap was about, Latinos getting their education. I kid you not, LVZ. Their accents were so heavy. It probably took me about 5, 6 times before I realized what they were saying. I
Mike,
kid
I
you
ain't
not.
mad at Bad Bunny for. I ain't mad at Bad Bunny. I don't listen to him, but I ain't mad at him. I mean, shit.
I
Well,
mean, I'm just saying, their accent is so pronounced
yeah.
when they rap and they try to rap fast. You literally don't understand what they're saying. And I
My
said, you
thing,
can't tell me that rap came from them. I
right?
no.
My thing is this: you can't tell me rap came from them. I don't look. I don't. I don't. I'm not one of them people like, oh, why y'all mocking what we do? Of course, I understand why they copying what we do because our shit is tight. I don't get mad if somebody copies. I understand it, but don't give them people who copying credit. Is all I'm saying. Don't give. You shouldn't get no credit for being a copycat.
No, and don't let people tell you the ones that are copying are better than you. No,
Exactly.
there is nothing better than the original.
Right. If you gonna copy, okay. That because let's be honest, y'all. Most dances and all of that is just a copy that somebody else did and they copied it. So I understand you copy what you think is good and cool and stuff like that. I understand that. But no, they shouldn't be allowed to then come in and try to sell what we made to
Right,
us. No.
right, right.
That I'm against.
That's right. And you know what else was you want to hear else was funny? Um, LVZ, I was online looking in the comment section, and this African guy talking about we copying Afro beats. I said, "Nuh-uh, we ain't hardly copying no Afro beats." I'm sorry.
Afrobeats literally started as a copy of what we did.
Right, and I
And,
said,
and
we ain't doing that. We ain't copying off of y'all like that. The world
but the
ain't
creator
following.
of Afro the create Lisa, you should have told him, idiot. The creator of Afrobeats said that he was copying R&B and hip hop music
Right.
and doing it with an African twist. So no, it's nothing y'all do that we need to copy.
I
Nothing.
we don't have to copy no group. Mm-mm.
Yeah, we don't have to copy nobody. We make everything up. We don't copy nobody. Matter of fact, we the group of people who made it uncool to copy.
Right. You notice another thing. You notice the other ones that try to talk down on us. You notice they use our same slang.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They're using our
That's
same slang, and then they're talking down on the very people they got the slang from.
right. Like that's what was funny. It was some Mexican talking about how he don't rap with black people. I was like, nigga, every word you just said out of your mouth was basically engineered by a black person. You are
Right.
speaking black slang. You are a Hispanic. If you were true to yourself, you'd be rapping in your native tongue.
Yeah.
Actually, if you were true to yourself, you'd be rapping in your native tongue. I wouldn't understand it. That's why I tell people I'm not mad at Bad Bunny. Why? I don't understand a word he's saying. He doing exactly what he supposed to do. I'm not supposed to understand what he's saying. He not supposed to be trying to copy us.
Right.
He's
But
supposed to be trying to do his version of what we do.
right. And on top of that, they speak Spanish. They speak the language of the ones that conquered them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
They gleefully speak it.
yeah.
A white
Despite
man had to explain to some a white man had to explain to some other people how Black American English is actually more complex and defined than regular English because words have more than one meaning in our interpretation. He was like, no, actually, it's more complicated in black slang because a word can have dual meanings.
right.
Like that's bad or that's bad. Y'all know what I just meant, right? Y'all know what I just meant. Y'all know the difference between what I just said. Like, man, that's bad. Or man, that's bad right there. Y'all know the difference.
Oh, yeah. No, and there was another one, LVC. They were trying to say that Burna Boy was as big as Kendrick Lamar. I said, you know what? Burna Boy,
That's why. That's why his concert just flopped in California. Burner
black.
Boy couldn't sell out an international house of pancakes in DC.
Even if he was rapping while serving the pancakes, right?
Yes, I'm about to say he would literally could be coming to each table, bringing you the pancakes, rapping his song. Nobody will know his song.
Right. I don't know his songs, LVC, because I don't listen to him.
Yeah,
I don't know what his songs are. I really seriously don't.
well, nobody do, sis. Shit, I wonder sometimes if he knows any of his songs. That's why he threatened that girl. Said, "I'm not gonna sing no more if you don't leave." He don't really know no more words from his song.
Got a song,
Hey y'all, how it go again? How you asking the audience how your song go again?
you know how sometimes the singer will turn the mic towards the audience so they can
Yeah,
sing, right? He be turning it because he really can't remember
yeah.
the song.
By the time you done gone home, you like, I done sung karaoke. This nigga ain't sing nothing. I sung the whole damn song. He don't even know the song.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what the Africans were trying to say online, that Murder Boy is as big as Kendrick Lamar. I said, "What?" I said, "Since
Wait,
when?"
where? In Nigeria, nigga? Kendrick is bigger than him in Nigeria too. In Nigeria, we don't. They even saying that in Nigeria. We don't listen to that shit. We listen to Kendrick here.
No, I was like, no, I had to laugh at that one. But I'm gonna check out that concert, LVZ. Now I'm curious to see what he, exactly how he got that woman out of there. Just want to see.
That lady was knocked out. That born ass music. That born ass music. That lady was knocked out.
Now I'm curious. I'm gonna have to check it out. So he's Nigerian?
Yeah, he Nigerian.
Burna Boy. Okay.
Yeah. He was sitting there with, and look, after he got backlash about how he treated the broad, he gonna tell, he gonna get on Instagram and talk about, I don't want no broke ass fans. That girl was sitting in the front row.
Goodness.
Talk about he
Well,
don't want no broke ass fan.
well,
Wait,
I bet that if he want to know how we do things, maybe he need to check out Buster Rhymes. He done been canceled.
I'm about to say,
You
I'm
know?
about to say, he must ain't pay attention to Busta Rhymes, cause he ain't gonna have no broke fans. He ain't
No.
gonna have no damn fan.
Right. Right. Exactly.
You gonna be rapping in that stadium by yourself.
Oh well. Talking about some broke fan. Mm-mm-mm.
You and the mice. The only niggas listening to that damn song you do.
Well, I mean, look. At least now he knows when he raps. It's like a tranquilizer to some people. They go to sleep.
Hey Lisa, what you say he got that melatonin music?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lisa, he got that melatonin music.
You
It's
know.
easy listening.
Mhm. So at the hospital, if they ever run out of sedative drugs, all they got to do is pipe in on the
Yeah,
speaker, Burner
cut
Boy.
on some
That'll put
Burner
the
Boy.
whole hospital to
I'm
sleep.
all out of anesthesia. What do? Cut on some Burner Boy. The doctor fell asleep and shit. Everybody fell asleep. Oh God, rhymes are so weak. Lyrics
Uh,
so boring. I can't fight the urge. I'm so drowsy.
Burner Boy. Look, the LVZ, they be doing an operation. We ran out of we need to put this patient to sleep. They turn Burner Boy on. Everybody in the OR falls asleep.
Yes, everybody. The
Patients
doctor
don't even
too.
get their surgery.
Right. The doctor wake up. Well, we forgot to do your surgery, but I'm well rested. I feel great. That damn
That
Burner
says a
Boy.
lot. If you can put a woman to sleep in the front row, that
Right.
says a lot.
She all next to the speakers and still can and still managed to catch a snooze. That lets you know you wasn't doing your job.
Right. My goodness. My goodness. All right, y'all. On that note,
Nice.
we're gonna go ahead and conclude, y'all. Thank you for being here. But I'm gonna go now see LVC. You got me curious. I'm gonna run through one of them videos and watch what happened.
Yeah, go see it. Go look at it, sis. Go look at it.
I am. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Shalom, y'all.
Shalom,
Shalom.
family.